Don't forget, DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com is the official website of Doggie Diamonds. Make sure you check it out. And listen, man, have you heard about my $100 promo deal at Doggie Diamonds? At Doggie Diamonds. Listen, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's the Insta Stories, YouTube community, Threads, Facebook, Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. But a reminder, you must be Cash App ready. This is for serious inquiries only. Contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Let's go. All right, as you file into the room, make sure you hit that like button. It's important. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
All right, let's go. Rich ROQ, Brooklyn GQ, Barbie Girl Tina's in the building. Super Reese, you was here early. You was the first one, first comment. D Rogers, AP, I see you. Coaches in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. Young Yala as usual. Young Yala might be one of the biggest supporters I have. Salute to you. I appreciate you. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Anthony Greenwood, Vitamin Vision TV. What's up? All right, let me get into this. Let me get into this. Big Damo, I see you. What's up, everybody? Hold on, let me put the shades on. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is where you can have children listen to me sometimes. You know, sometimes get a little crazy, but for the most part, you know, you can listen to me. Let me give a couple of shout outs to the people in the room. I see Wilson Howard in the building. I see D Rogers in the building. I see the Sun Guard. I see Ty, the beneficiary. I see Anthony Greenwood. Nasir, the infamous. I see Kitty Queen. How you doing? Listen, make sure you hit that like button. Heritage Hip Hop in the building. Listen, make sure you hit that like button. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
This is a fact. Brian Takeover, I see you. Zamir Cage, I see you. Kelly Mills, where you been at, Kelly? You missed like a stream. Don't be missing nothing, Kelly. Shout out to Genesis. What's up? I see you in the building. Fatima, I see you. Always Brooklyn in the building. Brooklyn is always up in here. Shout out to everybody north, west, south, east, Canada. And speaking of Canada, let's get into the show. Now listen, what I'm going to say here tonight might shock you, might surprise you, but if you really know me, it ain't going to be shocking or surprising. Now, Rick Ross does a show in Canada, but it happened to be Vancouver, Canada, not Toronto, Canada, Vancouver, Canada. Shout out to everybody in Vancouver. Shout out to everybody in Toronto. Shout out to Canada in the whole. Listen, Rick Ross does a show there. Obviously, he was booked there. People paid their money to see him perform. But as he was getting off the stage, as the story says, he decided that he wanted to play Not Like Us. That is the Kendrick Lamar Drake diss. So he gets off the stage. As he's getting off the stage, he's greeted by a group of individuals. Now, the headlines are saying Drake OVO goons.
Fuck out of here.
Drake OVO goons. I done been in a few neighborhoods in my life. I done been in a few blocks. I done been in a few areas. I done been all around. But that was goons? That's what we calling goons now? Drake OVO goons? That's goons? Why y'all titling your videos that? Why y'all titling OVO goons? Those wasn't no goons. And another thing, everybody seems to think it's funny. You know who didn't laugh? I didn't laugh. You know why? Because I will never ever laugh, when I see some white boys approach a black man and swing on him. I don't think it's funny. That's just me though. Hey, I could be alone. I know I'm alone, as a matter of fact. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. Yeah, Rick Ross is this, Rick Ross is that. I get it. I understand. If he was somewhere and he got busted in his mouth for something he did, if he was in Queens and got busted in his mouth by a G-Unit affiliate or whatever, I get it. But when he's in Canada and we see a skinhead looking dude with Hell's Angel jackets on running down on the black man and swing on him, I didn't think it was funny. I could be alone. I don't care. I was born alone. I know I don't really got too many friends in this. I don't care. I didn't think it was funny. If he was beefing with Game and he was in Compton and the Compton dudes ran down on him, or dudes in Southside Jamaica, Queens ran down on him, it is what it is. But when you're in another country and you see a white guy come out of nowhere and attack an artist from the States, and then you hear the N-word being flown around like that, and people think it's funny? Nah, not me. The first punch I saw was a guy that looked like Chuck Liddell. Maybe I'm alone. Do Rick Ross probably deserve to get busted in his chops? Probably. But I want to know where we at when we see other people do stuff that we're supposed to be doing, but we ain't got the heart to do it, so we see others do it and we laugh. We think it's funny. So if you think he deserved to get busted in his mouth, if you don't like him, why you don't do it? Why none of y'all ever did it? I just didn't think it was funny. Again, if it was Compton, if it was Southside Queens, if it was Louisiana, New Orleans, one of Birdman people, a Cash Money dude, I would be like, yo, it happens. Because at least we know. But once we start seeing, because I'm from Brooklyn, right? I seen Bensonhurst. I seen Sunset Park. I seen a lot of that shit. I lived in Staten Island too. I seen how that shit go. And the minute y'all sit back and think it's funny, like when they flip on us, because regardless, he's one of us. Even if we don't like how his get down, even if we don't like how he move, he's still one of us. So when you want to see one of them flip on one of us and you think it's funny, what the fuck that say about you? I didn't think it was funny. I know. I'm by myself. I don't care. Listen, I don't care. I don't care. Rick Ross probably deserved to get kicked in his ass with the foot sideways. If Ricky Ross had one of his homies run down on him, it is what it is. But when we, Vancouver, Canada, and you see a dude that looked like Chuck Liddell swing on somebody, and you don't like him because he's a CO, or you don't like him because he's fake, and all this other reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I don't know. Willie Walker Whistle, I appreciate you. Maybe I'm just different. But I know like when it's one of us taking the L to anybody, we think it's funny. When we go in the store and the agents whip us out, y'all laugh. You know, when we go in the gas stations and the Pakistani dudes whip us out, y'all laugh. You know, they think the shit is funny. You know, you think the shit is funny. I don't really think it's funny. When I see anybody that's my people take a L. Excuse me. Well, Hollow No Face, he called Drake a white boy. Is Drake not a white boy? What did he say wrong? Was he not called the N-word a few times there? I mean, it's easy for me to go to your country in anywhere and y'all form on me in your country. So what this means is that there's a no-fly zone for all artists now. And these are overzealous fans just wilding. So when Drake come somewhere out here, what happens when it happens to him? I don't give a fuck who father was what. Listen, some of y'all need to relax. All right? Because when you start, I don't care who's what. It got something to do with your upbringing. When you dancing like this as a little kid, anyway, it's your upbringing. Somebody know his father is this. He wasn't raised with his father. But I expect this though. You know, again, nothing shocks me and surprises me. Nothing shocks and surprises me. Nothing. I expect whenever it's any of us, when we take L's, I expect everybody to laugh. And y'all be the same people talk about pray for France when they meet atrocities. Y'all be the same ones. Pray for France, pray for Italy. Y'all be the same ones. Y'all be the same ones. With the banners and all that on y'all Facebook. Y'all be the same ones. Listen, I'm supposed to be different. You know why? Because I was born different. I was bred different. I can see wrong in everybody. I can see right in a lot of stuff too, but y'all be the same ones. When something happens somewhere in the world, y'all the first ones. Y'all the first ones that will post the RIP, but somebody will be right here living and you don't support none of their efforts. But as soon as something happened to them, yeah, man, he was one of the best. That's all social media is, one big obituary card. Quick to RIP to such and such, RIP to the guy that paid the doorman in the Jeffersons. You step over your family, you step over your friends, you see your friends on social media doing their thing. You see your friends, you don't support none of their efforts. As soon as something happened to them, yo, I just spoke to him. That was my man, I just spoke to him. That's that trauma bonding that I be talking about. Everybody trying to outside each other. You're the same complexion. So you think black has something to do with complexion, you dumbass? You think black has something to do with complexion? Look up the Pygmies. Look up the Watusi tribe. Niggas talking about complexion. And y'all really think Drake has something to do with it. See, that's why y'all really dumb. He ain't respond to game, but he feel Drake sweet enough to play with. Y'all really think Drake has something to do with that? You think Drake has something to do with that? Drake ain't had nothing to do with that. Ain't got nothing to do with Drake. Ain't even about Drake. It's about me seeing a guy that looked like Chuck Liddell swing on somebody that's from this country. That's what I saw. I saw the N-word being heard around. I seen dudes getting jumped. That's what I saw. Listen, all I want to say, and I put out this disclaimer, Chuck Liddell, I'm telling you, man, I work out every day to snap one of these fucking niggas' neck, man. I'm just being honest with you. Because when these fans want to just wild out and make a statement, so what happens when we start making statements? What happened when we start making statements? But y'all saw what y'all saw. But I know he's a cop. He's this. He's that. I never been the type that laugh at people's misfortune. I don't think this shit is funny. I'm just being real with you. I laugh at what I laugh at, but when people get hurt and shit, I don't really be thinking it's funny. I don't know. Just me. I don't really be thinking it's funny when niggas get hurt. I don't know. I don't know. So if he went out there and got popped and got laid down, that shit'll be funny too, right? That shit'll be funny too. So you go to another country and you got overzealous fans that think they taking out a bounty for their whatever they think it is. So this is our shit. This, you fucking Vancouver? So because he made a diss record and his rap shit, this turns into Biggie and Tupac now? So what y'all saying now is Drake can't go to LA or can't go to Miami. Because y'all think he this, he that, he a cop, he this, that, and the third. All of that. But whether we like it or not, nobody played with him. Who played with him? Nobody played with him? Let's just see where it go. And even when you got bodyguards, anybody could get touched. They domed No Diddy presidents in front of the whole world. Anybody can get touched. And then you know what shocks me and kills me? I've been in brawls. I never ran on my people, ever. I've always been the bag out of my crew, but I've been right there in the mix. I've never ran on nobody. I never in my life ran, ever. We all get beat up. We all, whatever the case, what happens? We all get flipped on. Whatever happens. But Some of y'all ain't never been through shit or been in shit. And y'all get to get on the computer and laugh because you don't know circumstance if it was in your face. You might have had a shoving match in high school. Nigga might have gave you a noogie, gave you a wedgie. That might have happened. Y'all never been in a situation when it's up, because when it's up and you see shit, you don't think that shit is funny. I'm telling you. When you see shit, and you be like, nah. You don't think that shit is funny? You be like, nah, that was some suckers. First of all, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Anytime I seen dudes jump somebody, I just always thought it was some sucker shit. Just me personally. I just don't like it. Never liked it. But I know y'all be following y'all whole victim internet heroes. Everybody got a joke. Everybody got a meme. All right. It could happen to anybody. I'm just being real. It could happen to anybody. But if it happened, I'm going to say it again for the stupid people in the back. If it happened because it was the game and he was in Compton in LA, I understand that. That's up. If it happened in LA because it's Freeway Ricky Ross, it's up. If it happened because he's in New Orleans and it's Cash Money, I get it, it's up. If it happened in Southside Jamaica, Queens, I get it because it's up. But Vancouver, Canada? By clout chasers? Clout chasers? So that means any of us could go anywhere and anybody could, well, not y'all, because some of y'all a bunch of fucking nobodies and you're going to run anyway. You'll run on your mother. You'll run on your kids. So that means anywhere we go, anybody could just say, oh, you be doing this online. And Chuck Liddell could swing on me? That's what y'all saying? Chuck Liddell? Nah. And then they labeled as OVO goons? And y'all taking up for them? Hell's Angels, Chuck Liddell, skinhead looking dudes. Y'all think that's funny that they flipped on a brother from the States? Nah. I don't think it's funny. Nah. Hell's Angels jackets and shit. Nah. But I get it though. I get it. Nobody really likes us. Nobody really likes us, you know, and y'all think it's funny. Y'all think it's funny. Again, if it was the game or somebody, yo, what's up, bro? When we going to Vancouver, nah. They ain't really getting no points for that. Honestly. That wasn't Toronto. So, when dudes start implementing no-fly zones and the shit gets spooky in the streets, I don't want to hear y'all say nothing. I don't want y'all to be like, see, this is, because y'all be the same ones in people comments talking crazy. I told y'all about this. Y'all be the same one in people comments talking crazy, and then when the shit get crazy, y'all always want to bitch and complain. Y'all want somebody to be real, right? You got to be real. So if you a former CO, even though I'm not caping for him, and I'm not even going to cap about the CO thing, some COs are very corrupt. Because whether you look at it or not, COs are in jail too. They're inmates too. They just get to leave after a long ass shift, but they're in jail too. They're locked in too. You do know that, right? COs, or how you think all the shit get in there? So, Yeah, he's this, he's that, he's that. I get it. I understand why you don't like it. I get it. Understand why ever you don't like him. That's whatever, right? But who's supposed to house people who commit crimes? Because when you real, you're stupid. You do know y'all call people stupid when they real, right? When these dudes get caught in RICO, you got dudes like academics saying, Doug, you just threw your whole life away. But then at the same breath, dudes gotta throw their whole life away. I mean, dudes throw their whole life away because they too real. They threw their whole life away because they are who they say they are, right? Allegedly, they are who they say they are. So you too real and stupid. But then when you're not like that and you just rap good, then you're fake. So which one is it? Do you want them to be real and go to jail or just rap good and be free? Because regardless, y'all gonna say something regardless. Regardless, y'all gonna call somebody fake, phony. Regardless, that's what y'all gonna do. Regardless, y'all gonna shit on somebody. Regardless. Regardless. Y'all gonna say, dude, stupid. Regardless, y'all gonna say, oh, he threw it away. He threw his life away. He's dumb. He got caught in a RICO. How could you get caught in a RICO? Because he really was who he said he was, and that's why you loved him. So you can't love me if I'm stupid at the same time, because if I'm just a good rapper who like to cosplay or something, like Drake, right? Like Drake. But he could be from the UK when he feel like it. He could be from Toronto when he feel like it. He could be from Memphis when he feel like it. He could be from Atlanta when he feel like it. He could be from New Orleans. What happened to all the nothing at all and all that shit, all that Southern drawl he had when he came out? He could be whatever he want to be. But that's okay, though. That's okay. But if somebody really being who they are, they're stupid. And then you got pussy niggas like academics. Oh, you threw your whole life away, Doug. You threw your whole life away. Name is Young Thug. His name ain't Young Homework. His name ain't Young Education. His name is Young Thug. You don't think a dude is out of their mind if they willing to put on a dress? You don't think they out? You don't think they a little off? Well, we got these sidewalk dudes who get to report on what real dudes do. And they get to judge real dudes based off of shit they never do and never would do. That's the problem now. Too many sidewalk dudes talking about what real dudes would do. But now they not real, they're stupid. What do you want? What do you want them to be? Either you want them to be real or you want them to be regular. But what you'll say, oh, they're stupid. They throw their life away. Oh, no, you got to spin the block. You got to spin the block. Oh, no, Doug. His name ain't Young Reconcile. His name ain't Young Sidewalk Dude. His name ain't Young GPA, 4.0 GPA. His name is Young Thug. What do thugs do? I didn't think he was stupid. I just thought he got caught. But then, if he's ass, then you want to say he's fake and phony. But if he's really about that action, you're mad at him for being who he say he is. But I'm just saying, at what point in anything did we ever see dudes that were straight butter roll with a light and sweet coffee on the side call street dudes anything? When did butter roll dudes get to comment on street dudes' business? I never saw that before. I never saw that. In all my time of being on this earth, anytime street dudes had any activity, if a butter roll dude said something, they got popped in their mouth. Yo, fuck up out here, nigga. This ain't even, you ain't even got nothing to do with this. I would never tell nobody to spin the block. I would never tell nobody they got to get their lick back. I would never say that because I know how it get. I know how I get. I done been to wakes and funerals and lost ones and lost loved ones. I know how it get. You ever seen somebody's mother cry? You ever seen somebody have to close the casket on their loved one? These niggas ain't never seen that. But they on the internet talking about who could do what and who should do what and who real and who fake. You ever look at a picture of somebody you love and just cry? You can't even look at their picture? That's why I don't play on the internet. I don't be in niggas' comments saying, oh, you lacking, you soft. I don't say nothing because I know how it get. And when a man is embarrassed, he will do anything. Shame drives men crazy. Embarrassment. You ask anybody who has been a serial killer, why did they do that? They'll say, because somebody made fun of them or embarrassed them. But this is where we at now. We got white boys who could comment on our culture. We got butter roll dudes that could talk about street shit. Because if you notice, real street dudes don't want to talk about street. They ain't glorifying none of this. I know how it get. I ain't trying to glorify this. I ain't trying to talk about this. I don't tell y'all nothing about nothing I ever did in the streets. I don't want to talk about that. It's traumatizing. I'm traumatized by shit. I done been in front of them closed caskets. I done seen my friends take the last breath. I done seen that casket close. I done seen that casket go on the ground and not even really understand I'm never gonna see him again. This ain't no fucking GTA Spawn again. This is it. Once that's it, that's it. But we got anybody that could just sit there and talk about whatever. And we allow it. Why? Because it ain't too many of us, but it's a lot of them. So everybody wants to chime in to what they think is street. Because everybody's fascinated by it. I ain't fascinated by it. That's why I ain't never watched Power. I ain't never watched none of that. I don't watch none of that. I know what that is firsthand. You ever had crack in your mouth? You ever had weed in your mouth? You ever look for D's? Everybody look like a police to you? You ever seen a white dude with a flannel? Y'all, LA call them Pendletons. Y'all really ever, this shit is real. This shit ain't no joke. So I don't play with it. I don't play with people. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to deal with it. When I was able to escape with my life, that's it. I want nothing to do with it. I got homies who've been locked up since 2002. Straight up. And all they say to me, yo, stay out of here. You out there doing good. Make us proud. Stay out of here. I don't report on them. And I don't brag about nothing, but certain people know what it is with me. Certain people know who it is with me. Certain people know who my people is. Whatever. It is not to be glorified or spoken about, because if you know, you know. If you don't know, whatever. You don't need to find out. I could glorify anything. I could tell you 8 million stories. I be telling y'all stories about rap. And because at the end of the day, what does that shit matter? My trauma is not greater than yours. Your trauma not greater than mine. Rick Ross go out there and get laid down. Now what happens? Rick Ross go out there and get laid down. What happens? Chuck Liddell and them lay him down. That's funny. All right. Guess it's funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm too empathetic sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I don't get glorification out of other people's pain unless they my op. I don't make people my op because they a rapper op. I don't dislike a rapper because a rapper don't like them. I don't look at somebody's lifestyle and say, I don't, because if that's the case, y'all shouldn't like none of them. Y'all shouldn't like none of them. But y'all picking and choosing like this shit is wrestling. And you don't get hit with a table and then that's it. These dudes is getting bodied. They gone. Ain't no spawning back. Ain't no spawning back. And you don't come back. You don't come back. You don't go go get your guns over. And it don't work like that. It's over. Clout Chaser Olympics. Doggie D, stop it. You always been a good guy from the hood. Exactly. I always been a good guy from the hood. Exactly. Let me explain something to you. This is what I love. If I was able to change my life and have people think what they think, that's beautiful. Let me see. I'm broke. I'm a good guy. I'm smart. Yeah, I'm all of that. I'm all of that. I got stab wounds older than some of y'all niggas. Seriously. Like I said, I done been through the brawls. I done seen my loved ones popped right in front of me. We still ain't run. But what does that all mean? We get into this culture to get money, to get away from that shit. So how you in the culture and you going back to it? But if you're not real, if you're not gangster, if you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, you're a good guy from the hood. So I just automatically got a pass in the hood. I got a pass. But in all these years, you ain't never heard about me getting slapped, robbed, camera taken. You done seen me in East New York, Philly, everywhere. You ain't never hear about me getting smacked up and robbed or nothing like that, or somebody tickling my fancy, or dudes pulling up offering me. You never heard about that. Why you think that is? I don't play with people, but the internet is a coward's playground. Anybody could get on the internet and talk crazy. Anybody could get on the internet and say that's good for you, that's funny, blah, 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 blah. If you are who you are and you steadfast in your lifestyle, why does somebody else misfortune matter to you? Why would you go under somebody's comment and somebody post and leave a comment about their misfortune and you got your own shit going on? The motherfucking climate is fucked up. The money fucked up. The tension between everybody is fucked up, and you got time to go on the internet and leave negative comments under people's shit? That's what you got time to do instead of getting your shit together? I don't know. I guess you got the time. I don't find the time to do that. I get off the internet before I do that. Straight like that. I get off the internet. But again, look at this. Now, what if I succumb to the thought of some bozo saying what I'm not, and I crash just to prove I am who I am? This is exactly what I'm talking about. When you're a good guy, when you're intelligent, when you avoid the bullshit, by all means necessary, because you used to get into the bullshit, you ain't that. But if I end up like Taxstone, I threw my life away. Think about it. That's all I wanted to say to y'all. Y'all have more. Let me explain them to y'all. The reason why I'm saying this to y'all is this. Y'all have more power than you think. And I keep telling y'all that. Y'all have all the power. Claude, I appreciate you. Y'all have all the power. Y'all have the power to change the word I hate, the narrative. Y'all have the power to change everything that we see. Y'all have the power to make all of this stop. But some reason y'all keep perpetuating and y'all love it until people start getting hurt. And then when people get hurt, y'all want to call them stupid and it's dumb. Yo, we need to sit down with Farrakhan on that. It's y'all. Because when you go under people's comments and you say certain things, they feel like they're forced to say, hold on. Nah, I got to get my get back. You do know that, right? They feel like they forced to do that. It's because of y'all. Go under anybody comments who might have just took a L. Look at what's in the comments. Look what's in the comments. I ain't going to nobody comments and say, yo, I know Mike Knox. If Mike Knox felt like, yo, I need to apologize, I know Mike Knox. And I'm going to tell anybody this, and you can put this on record. Standing in front of Mike Knox, he ain't no little dude. That's not a little dude. That's a tough one right there. That's not a little dude. Standing in front of Mike Knox, he's not a little dude. Ain't nothing sweet, soft about him. If that man felt like, yo, I was wrong and I need to apologize, it ain't for me to say, yo, his shirt, he looked like he got roughed up. He looked like they made him do that. What happened to sometimes just being on man time and saying, yo, you know what? I was a bozo. If more people said they was a bozo, we wouldn't be in these predicaments. It's just that people don't want to have no accountability. So if Knox took accountability and said, yo, you know what? I was wrong. I was out of pocket. I played myself. We clowning him for saying for taking accountability. We clowning him for that. That man done been through federal penitentiaries, state penitentiaries, all types of shit. All types of shit. And y'all, I seen y'all in his comments. Yo, you took a L, you L. Listen, Mike Knox ain't no walk in the park. I'm telling you that. But as a man, y'all love to say, as a man, we can't even apologize no more. We can't even say, yo, I was wrong. You know what? As they say in Philly, I was on some nut shit. You didn't see none of his Philly brethren clowning him. The goons of Philly was like, nah, he was on real time. And then you got academics. Look at his shirt. His shirt. He looked like he got roughed up. And this dude getting booked for a half a ticket by a bro. How could a dude that get booked for $500,000 by a broad say anything about a street dude out in the streets? Because if you get booked for a half a ticket by a broad, imagine what a dude will do to you out there. But you always in the house in front of the computer. If you could get booked for a half a ticket by a broad, sneak thief you, what you think a dude would do to you out in them streets? But that's who got the megaphone. That's who everybody listening to. That's who everybody think is the authority of what goes on the streets. Look at his shirt. His shirt. He looked like he got roughed up. Shit is disgusting. Shit is disgusting. But I know streets be needing a body. Need somebody to get hurt. That's what y'all want. I hope nothing happened to Ross. I hope nothing happened to Drake. I hope nothing happened to a lot of these dudes. Shit is rap. Rap. Let these niggas rap. I rap better than you. I'm going to call you names. I'm going to say all types of shit. But when dudes start getting harmed, when you see a dude that look like Chuck Liddell, like you see a dude that looked like he was doing our ancestors, his ancestors was doing our ancestors dirty, swing on one of ours, nah. In another country, nah. I don't think it's funny. And if you don't like somebody, you don't like them, right? But anybody I don't like who didn't affect me personally, I ain't got time to talk about them. I shit on Diddy. You know why I shit on Diddy? Because look at what he did. He did a lot of harm. His ways and actions and his thoughts and his decisions harm my neighborhood. This is a fact. It ain't about whether I like Rick Ross music or not. Or he's a cop and all that shit don't even matter. Him and his baby moms beef. Dudes beef with chicks all the time. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I interviewed Tia too. I don't even care. But once we start wanting to see somebody get hurt or think it's funny when somebody get hurt, that's something wrong with you, because we all got ops that we should probably go put some work in on, right? But we trying to live vicariously through others. We want to see people get, nah, not me. And y'all don't have to agree with me. I really don't talk here or be here. This is never really for, this never has been for the masses of I know. Somebody told me, yo, people not gonna like you because you're too logical. Logic beats everything. Too logical sometimes. Sometimes I just break it down to the simplest form in dealing with logic. And a lot of people don't like that because you be in your feelings. You don't want to deal with logic. You don't want to be held accountable. You don't want to take accountability. And it's so bad that you be like, man, sometimes you don't even want to listen to music and shit. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I love MOP. Those my brothers. But when I hear, Annie up, Jack that fool, I be like, niggas really want to rob? I don't even want to hear, listen, I don't even want to hear that shit no more. Like, niggas want to rob niggas. He got something, so you want to take it, get up off them goddamn diamonds. You want to rob somebody because they got it and you don't. I don't even really like that energy no more. I don't know. I don't like it. I work hard for mines. Imagine me working hard for mines and somebody hating and just saying, yo, he deserved to get laid down because he got a bracelet on. Give me that. It's all fun and games until it's your mama. It's all fun and games till it's your grandmother or your father or your aunties out there and she got her wedding ring on and it's a couple of carats and somebody bust your auntie over her head and snatch her finger off. Yeah. I don't believe in that stay humble stuff. That don't come from us. That comes from them. And humility is on that man. What does he have to be humble for to you? Y'all quick to say, stay humble. We all think we great at something. We all have a pinch of narcissism in us. When you say, if I say I'm the greatest dude on YouTube, that's narcissistic. Why should somebody say, yo, stay humble? Stay humble to who? I feel like I'm the best. You're supposed to feel like you're the best. But if somebody else tell me I'm the best and I say I appreciate you, thank you, that's humility. That's humility. But if I'm on the type of time where I'm like, yeah, I know I'm the best, then I need to be humble because I can't even take praise nor criticism. Y'all need to learn what humility is. Humility is when somebody say, I appreciate you, and you feel you well up because you like, damn, I didn't even know I make a difference in people's life, because some of us don't know what we do until somebody hit us and say, yo, bro, I haven't got high in 2 months because I think about you yelling at me. And how could you tell me to stay humble when I'm changing lives? Stay humble before who? You're supposed to think you're the best. If you made something, I don't care if you made chicken and rice, and you be like, yo, I did my thing. I put my foot in this pot. Stay humble. Yeah, you could cook, but you need to be humble. That's how y'all be. You listen to yourself. Anytime somebody want to be great, stay humble. No, live in your greatness. Live in your greatness. If you study, you practice, you use your application, you use your mind, you spend your money, live in your greatness. I never tell nobody to be humble. Never tell nobody to be humble. You'll be humble. I did this interview with this great R&B singer the other night. He didn't even know how great he was, and he got platinum records. And I'm like, yo, you are that dude. It's like, yo, I don't know. That's what that shit did to us. This is what y'all did to a lot of people. Y'all made them confused about their greatness because you're too busy ready to bash them when they say, yo, damn, maybe I am good. You better stay humble. Humility is when somebody say, yo, I love your music. You better, I'm the nicest. That's when you're not humble. It's people that will, you could say something to them and they be like, I appreciate you. Thank you. You can look at the comments. Somebody say something to me real, yo, I appreciate you. If you appreciate me, I appreciate you. If you receive what I'm saying, yo, I appreciate it. Stop telling people to stay humble. Because the people who need to be humble, you don't say nothing to, you think it's funny. You think it's funny. He's that dude. Nah. Stop telling people to be humble. You don't know who they are. We don't know. You know how many artists is scared? LL was scared to put out records for a long time. He said he was the GOAT and he's scared to put out music. This is a fact. What happened to that album with LL and 50 Cent? Scared. Cold feet. He said he's the GOAT. But y'all, for some reason, like trying to break people's confidence. I don't know what it is with y'all. Confidence ain't always conceit. It ain't always arrogance. It's just you believe in yourself. You know what you did. You know what you put in to get where you at. Yo, talk your shit. I like when I see, talk your shit. Go ahead. I don't like humble. I like when somebody say, yo, I'm the best. That's right. Even if you not, work at it. Stay humble. You not the best. Hove is the best. You don't even say yourself. You dick eating another nigga. No, you're not better than Hove. Hove will walk right past you. And I don't even call him Hove. His name is Jay-Z. I don't call no nigga no nickname. Stay humble. You made a candle, it smell good. You say this candle smell good. You drew something, you say, yo, I just drew the shit out of this. Yo, I just drew. Yo, you see this drawing? I better live in y'all greatness. Stop worried about what people gonna say about you if you say you great or you did a good job. That's what you did a good job. This food tastes good. But you'll go to McDonald's and say, damn, this burger was good. But y'all cooks better stay humble. You don't do that. They only do that to each other. Know why? Because you a hater. You don't say, damn, you see my new iPhone? But you know what? They better stay humble at Apple. You don't say that. You don't say that? They better stay humble at Apple. Because if not, I'm not buying another phone. So they drop another phone. We going to be on iPhone 68. Yeah, you see my iPhone 68? Or you see my Madden 2029? Telling somebody to say humble is some hate and jealous shit. Because if you getting it like how they getting it, you want to see other people shine. Now, anytime I see my people go to the jewelry store, I never wasn't like, yeah, you got a chain, but you better stay humble. I'm like, yo, I always compliment people. Nah, don't put your head down, bro. You knew them sneakers matched that hat. You looked high and low for that. You might have went out of state for that. Nah, bro. You did that. You did that. Compliments go a long way. Stay humble and, yo, it ain't really all that. You take your time to sit there and tell people what they not. But the people you love and you think, oh, you don't say nothing to them. Y'all like IG, BBL models. You under her comments with hard eyes. And you ain't even tell your girl you love her in a long time. You ain't even tell your wife she look good. You ain't even kiss your daughters. But you under these scallywags posts telling them how good they look. And, ooh, I eat her ass after gym. You saying all this stuff hard. I be seeing y'all. I see that. And you lay next to your wife and neglect her. And you on the Instagram thirsting and lusting after scallywags. Y'all niggas. Yo, I know. That's why I don't got a big circle of friends. I'm telling you, I don't. I be like, oh, that's how you think? All right, cool. No, you can't. I know I can't rock with you. You think like a fucking kid. Grown-ass man. Want to say somebody old, always want to call somebody old. Well, I believe in doing age-appropriate shit. I ain't no little boy. Shit, I done digested 20 years ago. I was outside at 15, on a tour, on the road, in vans, in tour buses at 15. I had an old soul. I like when a dude complete his album. You did it. I never scroll past my people progress. I like everything. What I'm following you for if I ain't gonna like it. What I'm subscribed to your YouTube for if I ain't gonna watch you and leave a comment and send you some ones. Only people that want to just look at people and want to be like, oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. Yeah, but you are, though. Sliding in chicks, DM, always want to fuck behind niggas. That's his ex-girl, right? Let me see, how could I approach her? Dirty macking niggas. Don't even neglect your baby. You got baby mothers all over the place. Don't even talk to your fucking children, your baby mother, and you and somebody DM telling them what you'll do for them. Behind these scallywags. Isn't winning enough? Belafonte James. But isn't winning enough? Why talk your shit? Winning should be enough. That sound like somebody who never won nothing. If you play something for 82 games, dealing with injury, knee surgery was out, and you finally win, and you pop shit, so you're not supposed to pop champagne. So after you win the championship, after 82 games away from your family, you're supposed to go to the library? You sound like somebody who never won nothing. Winning is enough. Why do y'all have to have champagne? And they drink champagne. They won already. Why do they have to smear it? That sounds like a loser. Why do they have to smear it in our face? Winning ain't everything. It's the only thing. You play to win the game. Trying to win in life. You bust your ass, you sacrifice, you lost 10 pounds, you lost 5 pounds, you lost 15 pounds. You're not supposed to show your progress because it's going to upset somebody else? That's their problem. That's not a reflection of you. That's not a reflection of you. Oh, here we go. You see, when people start getting all religionified. See, once they get religionified, I'm out. Oh, you want to get religionified. Maybe stay humble before God and be eating the bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning. In Leviticus, it say don't eat swine, but you be this dude hit chicks in the dairy air, raw, and you want to bring God in it now. Now you the God. Now you just turn into TD Jakes out of nowhere. Stay humble before God. God is the one who gave you the ability, you dumbass. And if you win and you praise him, what's wrong with that? When people win, what do they say first? I like to thank God. He didn't give you the ability. I rest my case. Stay humble before gods. Verily I say unto you, thou wouldst have to stay humble before Godeth. Man, niggas is ass. This is the bottom line. Niggas be ass. I ain't one of them dudes. I ain't one of them dudes. Get all religionified out of nowhere. And stay, you know, when they throw that in there, it's like, all right, this, I'm out. This is where I leave. Because I'm going to have to smoke them on that, and y'all going to think I'm some type of damn heathen or something like that. You got to stay humble before God. Says the nigga who never won nothing. Who be somewhere getting his ass ate. You think God don't see you getting your ass ate? Huh?
I saw you getting your ass hit. You're the one talking about humility. But you like to toot it and boot it and get your ass hit. I saw you.
Niggas be like, you better stay humble. Okay, yeah, we won. I came back from a horrendous knee injury. They said my career was over, and I've fought insurmountable odds and worked out, but I better stay humble. You know what? We won the championship. Let's skip the champagne. Let's go to Starbucks. Let's get frappuccinos and lattes with extra cream. No diddler. Niggas getting their ass ate and doing all types of shit. And be talking about stay humble before God. You don't think God saw you getting your ass ate? You don't think God saw that? don't think God saw you eating that SBBW's ass? You done swam through all them rolls and ate that ass? You don't think God saw that? And you telling people to stay humble? And you somewhere eating block party booty? See how they try to move that in there? Diddy always said something about God too. T.D. Jakes is a whole goddamn pastor. I don't think you should have brought that one in. Sit that one out. Girl look like SpongeBob and you still alone in your face. Or the other one with the little small yellow head and the big back and around. And you alone in your face. And you talking about, no, you gotta say humble before God. God spaketh to me. And he told me,
Talk thy shit.
talk thy shit. Let them know. You eating a bitch ass big as a stadium. Bitch got a whole stadium, goal to goal ass. And you like this. And lone in your face. And then you don't think God see that? Every night of your life, God is like,
This nigga. I spared this motherfucker mad times. That car swerved away from him. I melted that ice on the floor. That stereo did not fall in the tub because of me, but he wants to eat block party booty. But then when it's convenient, he want to tell other people, stay humble before me. What about you, nigga?
Can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. Look how they do you, right? Look how they do you. Look, I be out and about, right? I talk for a living, so I talk to strangers. It's not a big thing with me. If you ever on the phone with me, you hear me stop and talk to strangers all the time, right? And they be like, people will be like, yo, what church you? Listen. Calm down, all right? You don't even know me. And then you got some women that be like, oh, I'm not dealing with no man that don't have no religion or is not close with the Lord. Do the Lord know you said I could have all three for $150? 200 on a good night? You told the Lord. You said I could have all three for $150. And now you wanna, if I'm not close to him, the hell you talking about? What church you go to? What church you go to? $150? I can't even get no Jordans. I don't even wear them. Do the Lord know that?
I seen you say all three for $150. How dare you speak to that man like that?
I'm not, if you're not close to, you close to him, no? That's how you close to him? $150? To the homegirl that asked me for $60 today. That ain't go too well for you. It didn't go too well. Be like, hey, I like your truck. I'm like, no doubt. Excuse me. So I stopped. You got $60? No, I don't got $60. I don't care what you offering. I don't care what, $60? No. $60? How you see somebody you don't know and then say you look familiar? You been in movies or something before? Nope. I didn't even say who I was. I promise you. I was like, nah. You like my truck? That's why I bought it. $60? They ain't got no shame. The shame is gone. The shame is good. They approaching you. Hey.
Hey, you can have all three for $1.50.
I'm like, what the fuck was I supposed to get for $60? What you need $60 for? And like, you could start a business. LLCs is zero. That shit nasty out here. Chicks will just ask you. You like, some of y'all be paying that rate too. See, I just ain't that guy. I ain't that guy. Now, I ain't gonna lie. All right, I'll come clean. I might buy some food stamps from you. I'll buy some food stamps. What on the what? Now, hey, give me them stamps. I'll be right up in BJ's swiping your card. They got some good water in there. A good old Poland Springs. Hey, I might even get that Wellesley. They got my hummus in there. Big bag of chips. Hey, I'll buy some food stamps from you. That's the deal. Hey, anybody out there, you want to sell me some stamps? Let's talk. But you can't sell me no ass, because I ain't buying it. All right? I'm good. I don't want no ass that's for sale. Just, I'm good. I'll pass. No speak English. I turn into to a Dominican on you or whatever. No speak English. I'll buy some stamps though. So if you on Amazon or something, you could, send me some, some goods. I fuck with some stamps. I fuck with some stamps, but sell me the stamps. You can't stand me. You can't sell me ass. I ain't buying it. Nah. That ass that been walking around all day, just really think about it. It's not fresh, clean ass. This is outside ass. It's not like you just bathed it and greased it. This is outside ass. Let's really think about that. You think somebody would eat the chicken that was sitting out all day? Or they want the brand new chicken that was clean and washed and cooked? You think the nigga want the chicken that was under that red light all day and you out here in the beaming sun? You got that chicken that was under that light bulb ass. Nobody want the chicken that was under the light bulb. Just really think about that. You got outside ass. You didn't do right by it. Where have you peed at out here? That's disgusting. I got a lot of integrity, maybe too much sometimes. But I ain't lowering my standards for nothing. And especially if you sitting somewhere like this. Nah. Ladies, let me let y'all know now. That shit ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly. And then you got the nerve to talk to me, right? And then when I look in your mouth, your jibs. Now, I ain't got the straightest jibs in the world. But when it's like, 7 of these things are doing their own thing. When your teeth is like this, when you got shark teeth, I don't think you should talk to me. Especially not offering that light bulb ass. That glizzy rolling on that damn grill ass. Your ass ain't hot? I don't want that. Can no chick walking this earth ever say I bought some box? I might have bought a box when I was moving from Home Depot or UPS or United States Postal Service, but I ain't buying no box. Nah. All 3 for $1.50? The fuck is the world coming to? You don't even value that shit. Anyway, follow me on all social media. I'm Doggie Diamonds on everything. Make sure you log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. That is the official website where you can catch the audio. Also, these audios to these shows go on a streaming platform like Apple Podcasts. Google's about to go away. Spotify. If you like to just listen to audio, you're relaxing and you don't feel like dealing with YouTube and you like audio, listen to the audio. doggiediamondsnofilter.com. I gotta go. Should I give y'all a preview of what I got coming out? Nah. Nope. But yo, I got a lot of work to do. I was gone for 2 months, so I'm working my way back. Bear with me. I got 2 channels to attend to. Doggie Diamonds TV is the Instagram. I appreciate all those who appreciate me. Love to those who got love. I don't be liking to tell people that I love them too. That I think that's a little weird. I'm gonna be honest with y'all tonight, right? When people be like, yo, I love you. I don't be liking to say I love you back if I don't know you. For real. I think that shit is too strong. I think that gets thrown around a little too much, right? I think people be like, I love you too. No, that shit is sacred. So unless you really love somebody, don't tell me you love me unless you love me. And if you tell me you love me, you have to show me. I don't listen to words. So when people say, yo, you the culture, you this, that, and the third, I want to see you on every video, comment. I want to see all of that shit. Seriously, I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. You have to show me. I ain't from the Missouri, but you have to show me. So when you be like, yo, I fuck with you, you got to show me. I don't want to hear it. You cannot tell me anything. I do not listen to words. Words mean nothing. I had a bozo that used to sit next to me and said, I love my comrade every fucking night when I allowed him. And look how that turned out. Nigga ain't love shit. So I don't listen to nobody's word. Didn't even really listen to it then, but I don't like that. Show me. I need them likes. I need them comments. I need them shares. That's love. And everybody who I do see sharing on Facebook, I appreciate you. Everybody who's in my DM and my story sharing, I appreciate you. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. And on that note, I put on a decent hat and shirt today because I went out with my god baby today. Took her to Chuck E. Cheese. They put a bouncy castle on Chuck E. Cheese. Why the fuck they do that? This little girl was just jumping. I'm like, I'm not getting in here with you. I'll pay for it. Y'all, listen, I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all don't have to wonder what's happening. Y'all did not have to wonder what happened. I like to be transparent with y'all. Y'all my audience. A lot of y'all like my family. But yo, listen. When you try to hold somebody accountable, they get away. Always remember that. A lot of people ain't as right and exact, but it ain't my place, like I said. You fuck with me. Just move how I move. All these years in this culture, I ain't got no dirt on my shirt. When a motherfucker leave me out there to dry looking crazy, look at this motherfucker. Be humble and sit down. Why? Because you sit down and pee? All us men must? Huh.
Ain't gonna happen, Captain.
Anyway, enough about that. What should I show y'all before I go? I didn't show something in a long time. It's not main zoom. It's this. Hold on. What is it? This? Yeah, I like that.